everybody, and welcome back to the channel where it's been an absolute age since I've done one of these videos. So I would like to say thank you very much to my Patreon Colin for requesting this video. It's been a while, and as you can see, the setting, I've finally got everything out of its box. This is years of collecting. And it's also going to need a rearranging to include this bad boy, which is the 330 seconds Ahsoka Clone Trooper helmet from Season 7 of the Clone Wars. It is the Black Series helmet, so it is wearable. I will say it is on the slightly large side, but you're going to see that in a minute. I have unboxed this because I always unbox these now to see if everything works properly, simply because I have had a couple of these where they didn't, and I was like, I'm not doing a video about that. So anyway, we're going to open up the box. I'm going to show you what's inside it. I'm going to show you how it works. It does come with a voice distorter so that you can sound like the clones. I'm hoping, as much as I love Tamura Morrison's voice, he has a lovely voice, I am hoping it's Dee Bradley Baker, because that's the Clone Wars voice that we're all used to. So I'm going to get this out of the box, I'm going to put it on, show you what it's like, and then I'm going to show you how to put the batteries in, and we're going to see what the voice coder sounds like. So let's get straight into this, shall we? So yes, we're going to unbox this thing now. This is really well packaged, I'm going to say. Now, it normally comes with a plastic sleeve, but as I said, I have already opened this just because I have had a couple of these be broken before when I've got them out. Unlike the Black Series figurines, you can't see if they're damaged on the outside, so, you know. Also, it's packaged really well. There's this little piece of cardboard at the bottom that acts as a stand, and as you can see, I struggled. Every single time I put this thing in and get it back out, I struggle because it is really tightly in there and therefore well packaged. It can't really move around much, so it can't bounce around and it can't get damaged. Or you'd assume that that's the fact, but I still like to check. It comes with, of course, the leaflets on showing you how to do things, so how to adjust the headpiece. I will show you that later. It also shows you how to put the batteries in and what button to press to get the voice coder to work. So, yep, that's always nice. I'm afraid I do have to talk about this. There is a health and safety leaflet on here. It's really simple. It's common sense kind of stuff, but it's something that you still want to keep just in case anything goes wrong. I don't know why my bracelet is over the top of my cardigan, and that's bothering me now. You can just hear me fixing that in the background because it is bugging me. So yes, the helmet is gorgeous. The outside is really detailed. You've got all the air vents, you've got all the buttons. You've got some wear and tear. Okay, it's not a lot, and it's not the kind of wear and tear I would put on it if I was wearing it for cosplay, but it's still pretty cool. As you can see, I'm just going to take out the helmet piece here. You do need to use a bit of force. As you can see here, I'm kind of like having to yank it out with both hands. The pugs, or pods, or whatever you want to call it, the plugs, that's the word, that go in the side are really well done, so once it's in there it doesn't come out easily, which is really good because you don't want that flying off of your head, I suppose. I've never worn one of these helmets for long periods of time, and honestly this isn't one I would wear for a long period of time because you need fans and aircon and all that kind of thing. I struggle with this bit. Now this is the cover for the batteries. As you can see, I really struggle with this bit. You will need to give me a minute. I do manage to get it off in the end. And see, it ends up being so simple. I'm just an absolute klutz and found this ridiculously hard. I don't know why. And so for this next part, you will need 3 AAA batteries. I thought I had them to hand. I did not. This was a lie on behalf of my past self. And a screwdriver. It's a Phillips screwdriver, by the way, before I go any further. You will need to unscrew the panel, put in the batteries, obviously, re-screw the panel back on, and then clip the annoying piece back onto the helmet before you can get that wonderful encoder sound, which is, you will soon hear. I sound awful, by the way. So this is the bit that attaches to the inside of the helmet. You pull down, you put it on, and then you pull down on one piece that I've just shown you, and then across on the back so it's secure to your head. And then when you push the plugs back into the side of the helmet, it will fit really snugly, and it means when you move your head left and right, the inside will move while the outside kind of stays a bit positioned. It's really cool. I really like this part of it. Okay, so that's basically how you fit the headset. Got all that. The detailing in here is actually pretty cool. I don't know if you can see that, but it's actually got all the bits that it would have if it was a real helmet. Obviously they're not real, it's molded in plastic. But let's see how this voice coder sounds, shall we? Hello. Oh, so you can actually just like talk, you need to press the button to make it turn off. Still sounds very much like me though, I think. It's kind of cool in here. The head turns and has a interesting effect on the head. But as you can see, it's slightly too large for me. But I still think it's a really lovely piece that I'm gonna have wonderfully on my shelf at some point. I'm not sure where it's gonna go. It will literally just fit in one of these. I've tried it, but I want to keep the box somewhere as well because the box is pretty cool. But anyway, yeah, it's a really, really cool item. The details are great. There is actually some dirt on here that they've put on here. There's paint strokes. It's not perfect. There's some knocking on the visors. Everything looks really good. I'm really happy I got this. I'm really happy I got this. And I will probably end up sitting with staring at it lovingly for years to come. But it's my girl on a clone helmet. And yeah, what's not for me to love? Anyway, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I do hope you enjoyed this video. As always, take care, have fun. We will see you next time. Goodbye.